All right, so I had to replace the front brakes on the old RX over there. And about halfway through, I jumped on my phone, take a breather, and I found this lawnmower. Guy in the town over right next to me was trying to sell it. He said it had been sitting for 3 years and was running when it went into storage, but wouldn't fire. I believe it's a commercial grade Honda G or HRX or something like that. I smelled the oil and I definitely have gasoline in the oil. It won't fire up, so I'm gonna drain the oil on it. And I probably have some kind of a float problem on the carb. And do a little carb clean and see if we can get this thing to fire up today. All right, so as close as I can tell, the manual says to drain everything from right here. So I guess that's what we're gonna try. And it says the capacity is about half a quart, I believe. While that's doing that, I guess I'll see about getting this. That actually looks pretty good. All things considering. Still draining a little bit out. I guess we could come check out the blades and everything. I guess it's a 4-bladed system. Everything looks in pretty good shape. Hopefully the self-propelled works. That would just be all a win. Okay. So, y'all are gonna hate me, but all I had to refill it is either Castrol oil or Pennzoil. So I guess Castrol's a little bit better, right? I got just about half a quart left. Let's see, do not screw in when checking. Put a jump there. All right, we're gonna go ahead and just pull this carb off and see how everything looks. I know that there's no fuel left. Probably what, a 10 millimeter? I know. Break loose these two. Bam and bam. Let's see. Okay, that vent probably wasn't on. Ah. Okay. Let's see. Alright, so I've busted this apart. And first thing I noticed here was my top of my bolt had a little bit of crud in there. It wasn't terrible. Man, just as I suspected. Look at that. Needle valve is in completely upside down. Nice. Well, that would explain why the oil smelled like gasoline. I'm gonna go ahead. Got some carb cleaner here. I'm gonna put on some gloves. It's just nasty stuff. Clean out all the jets. If it's been sitting for 3 years, although that looks pretty good. Especially because that's completely clear. That jet is. Yeah, buddy? This float, really, I don't hear any fuel in there, so I think the float still should be operable. Yeah, let's put oh man, it's always a bit of a tedious part. So I think I've got everything operational. Got the needle valve seated properly. My float didn't have any kind of grime, and my jets are clear. Yeah, my jet looks good. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna put this back in place. Snug everything up. Alright, so it's nearly, so I'm gonna be able to show y'all. Cooper. Easy, buddy. Why? Because you don't want to wreck against the garage. Coop's been learning how to ride a bike lately, which is great. He thinks he's ready to take the training wheels off. Sure that will be happening soon. Okay, put that there.
So I'm trying to learn how to stop when I'm going to that.
All right, buddy. That was great. So that's going to go on there. That kind of tucks in there, that even though that vent was not correct before. Boom. fuel in it. Let the carb fill up. Snug. Okay, everything's locked in. Good. All right, so fresh oil, fresh fuel. I think I found the problem as to why the oil smelled like gas. We're gonna try to turn it over lightly, see if we can't get. Oh, that's something promising. Kind of settle, and then we'll go try to test it out. But super pumped, it seems to be running really well. All right, so I did a little test pass. Appears to be doing okay. All right, so overall, Cooper, what do you think? Yeah, we've got another project mower for Coop. So I feel like this one turned out really good. Super happy with how it is running and shuts off well, fires back up well, and seems to be running real smooth. No smoke, nothing like that. So I feel like we got kind of a heck of a deal here. But as usual, thanks for watching. We'll see y'all later.